Desde la esfera del vacío, cartas de reyes y sus antagonistas en el reino de los sueños.
So this first room is really about the first books in the Bible. It's about the sons of Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel, and which is the beginning of the trauma of human beings, is to be rejected by God or by anybody, to feel expelled. And that is the story of, that is the murder of Abel by Cain. Cain is really the first blood of man. You know, God says to Cain after he murdered Abel, he says, I will not punish you, but the blood of your brother will speak to you from earth. So it's that what you call original sin, if you believe it or not. But it's the fate of man lies within the first murder. That is our constitution, is death.
Well, here is the St. Mauritius. This is the St. Mauritius, the first black saint. And this is going to be placed in the cathedral in Magdeburg, in Germany, and in Lund, in Sweden. So this is really a very, very important, strong statement against racism also. That one of my sculptures from South Africa will now be an important and recognized symbol within the big Christian cathedral.
Is there something that you discovered from yourself after working with this project? Something that new from your personality or your values? Anything?
Yes, I think I redefined myself very, very much. I became a much more. I learned really what love is. To care for people and to have the care for other people. To put yourself aside and to become a person who cares and provides for other people. And I think that is what also the Bible taught me. It was that the meaning of our lives is love. It sounds like a cliche, but it is the meaning. To care for each other, to take care of each other, and to listen to each other, to see each other. Of the hanged man also comes from the tragedy of Judas, you know, who was such a tormented character. And this is, of course, a symbol of the love between Judas and Jesus. And this is the tragic outcome. He killed himself because of the shame, you know? Yes. The symbol of the whole exhibition, it's where we come from nothing. But out of nothing comes kings and queens, mothers, fathers, sons and daughters, witches, which are so important. That's why I mentioned the occultism before, because the witchery, which is a very important part of the South African culture, mixed with Christianity, and also in our own culture, I think that the deep belief the deep religion is always rooted in mysticism, you know? So it belongs together. And the poets the artists, the lovers, and the murderers. It's all a combination. And the murderers is because very often we kill each other. We are the reason for each individual's death. Through love, we also commit murder. So it's not murderers in the sense of gangsters. I'm talking about us as human beings, as murderers, you know? We don't intend to, but very often that is the outcome of what we do. So here it says the realm of dreams, which is of course the subconscious. And then the reality comes from nothingness, but our lives become something when we see each other, you know? So this chess game is about that. And for me, there is a great similarity between the Christian faith and the torture and death of Christ and the uplifting of Christ as a holy man after death, as the Aztecs did the same with their sacrifices. And here again you have the black Christ and the white Christ in combination. It's not the skin color that is important, but it's but I think here is basically the face of death and life in combination, you know. So this is Alvaro's idea, to put the mirror here so you can see yourself amongst all these models. It's really the core of Christianity, is to see yourself in the face of Christ. So when they look at you, they see the face of Christ in you, and you see the face of Christ in them. So it's really, for me, it's a very important body of work. And we did 72 of these portraits. I think this piece is the most important of the whole exhibition, because it's about humanity. It's about seeing each other and becoming one with each other. Well, I think diversity is very, very important. Diversity is, what societies that are not diverse are not so interesting. It becomes interesting when it's diversity, you know. We need to be different people. We need to come. Very often when it's only one type of people, when there's only one opinion, then nothing happens. We need this kind of diverse societies to become dynamic and to think. There's nothing worse I hate contentment. Oh, finally, we're so happy now, everything's good, now we can just enjoy life. Then it becomes nothing. Then it's meaningless, right? We must always have something to aspire to fight for. That's why I hate people who are content. That's the worst. I think it's a crime to be content, you know. I think you must always have the feeling of discontentment. Otherwise it's pointless, you know. That's what not to be unhappy, but to always feel that there's something more. Yeah, you have to have a little bit uncomfortable. You know, you have to be a little uncomfortable. You know.
Bien, yo soy Álvaro Gómez y soy el curador de la muestra de Johan Falkman desde la esfera del vacío, cartas de reyes y sus antagonistas en el reino de los suecos. En México, que es el primer país donde arrancamos este tour, buscamos trabajar con universidades, trabajar con lugares donde hubiera pues mucha juventud, que hubiera público joven que se atreviera a ver este tipo de exposiciones. No cualquier museo se abre a exposiciones que de alguna manera por su mensaje y por su pues, naturaleza figurativa pueden provocar muchas discusiones, muchos diálogos. Entonces, hemos encontrado que con los museos universitarios y principalmente ahora con la Universidad Autónoma de San Luis, hemos encontrado una gran apertura y una gran posibilidad de poner en la palestra ese tipo de información, ese tipo de exposiciones que hablan del ser humano, de la libertad, de la dignidad, de la autonomía, de muchos temas que son muy vigentes para todos los jóvenes del mundo, para todos los universitarios y bueno, para todas las ciudades que son como de frontera que vivimos como San Luis Potosí. En el caso de Caja Real, la exposición se adaptó al 100%. No nos causó ningún problema, ni nos llevó tiempo decir, ay, ¿cómo le hacemos? No, es muy interesante porque varios espacios ya parecía que estaban destinados a ello. De hecho, estamos atrás de una instalación que se llama Hecho, pero si te das cuenta tiene este muro que fue diseñado ya desde hace creo que 2 años para una exposición anterior, y cuando tanto Lupita, la coordinadora, como yo lo vimos, dijimos, es que aquí va a ir esta instalación, parece que la mandaron a hacer para esa instalación. Entonces, como por ejemplo en este caso, todas las salas, todo el edificio se adaptó muy bien para el proyecto y estará abierta hasta finales de septiembre aquí en el Centro Cultural Caja Real.
I'm Johan Falkman. My exhibition from the sphere of nothingness, Desde, la esfera del vacío, opens at Casa Real. I hope that you will be able to come here and see this exhibition.
Yeah.